Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Thedas at War. We have had our coronation, which is good. How do our subjects feel about us? Let's pick the subject that dislikes us the most. That's the wrong way around. There we go. So why do you hate me? You hate me because I hold your de jure duchy, fair enough, and you want to seat on the council. And we have an unreformed thing, and I'm weak and you're ambitious. Alright, so it's a lot of tiny things. There's not really anything we can fix apart from putting him on the council. He's got 24 intrigue. I mean, he would be better. Don't get me wrong. He would definitely be better. The problem is that if he has 24 intrigue, he'll still have a negative opinion of us. I mean, our current spy master has a negative opinion, which is something we should fix, but this guy would have a negative opinion of us, and would be very good at his job. So he'd probably just kill us, especially as he's ambitious. I think that we're going to have to change our spy master anyway, because this guy dislikes us. Let's switch it to somebody who is okay with us and is okay at his job. Like this person. Yeah, let's switch it to you. You're okay at the job, and you kind of like us. That's fine. Back to our subject. So you don't like me due to that. You don't like me because I just fired you. Yep, that seems fair. You don't like me because you're not on the council. Leash holds de jure duchy. That's the same for you. They can't both be powerful vassals. That doesn't make logical sense to me. I would expect. Well, I suppose Amaranthine controls everything else, so I guess they could be powerful vassals, because Amaranthine holds like half of our land. So if we're gonna have like say 4 or 5 powerful vassals, it's gonna be you, a couple people in here, and then those two. There might not actually be that many options. Okay, cool. Anything else that we need to do? I was just thought I'd have a little look there at that. I don't think so. I think we're basically just waiting to come of age. If we get enough prestige, I'd like to switch to Landsmeet, but apart from that, yeah, I think it's probably just unpausing right now. We could do some building. Oh wait, I did take an oath, didn't I? What's my oath? Support my knight. Yes, we should do building. So, this one's really easy. We build these things, which do cost prestige as well, which is going to really cause us problems when we want to spend 750 prestige to do the Landsmeet, because we don't have it. We also don't have money to get the next tier of that yet, but anyway, let's unpause. Let some time pass. We are now just... Ooh, that's thanks to our wet nurse. Fantastic. So we've got 2 virtues, which should actually make our vassals like us a lot more, which is good, especially if you're a certain type of vassal for those ones. Right, what are we missing? We're missing a steward. You could be our steward. That would be absolutely fine. 10 is reasonable for a steward. Are you any better at it? Nope, you're identical. I was thinking if he was better, then this person's an alright chancellor, but yeah, let's put him in here. He still doesn't like us, but he doesn't like us to a much lower degree than he didn't like us before. So that's fine. You can vassalize Selwick. Okay. I will vassalize Selwick. Good. Right. Glad we did that. Just randomly, it's just like, you can vassalize them. You can vassalize Killick. Why can I vassalize these people? Why are you so willing to be vassalized? Powerful vassal opinion of me, low feudal obligations, high legitimacy, his opinion of me. Yeah, so it's probably just because we got that extra virtue, huh? Alright, cool. Inside of the struggle is minus 25 though, which is interesting. Anyway, well, I guess we'll get this person as well. There we go. So our land's going to split in 3 now. Yes, so it would split into 3 kingdoms in theory now, because now we have enough of that another kingdom here, but... what can you do? What can you do? Right. Continue chilling. What's our age? 13. Yeah, so I think this number here is the year, effectively. So it's 210 in our way of doing it, so we're waiting until 213. Or 213. You would like an alliance. Ban Ibris of Heartwood, my mother. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable one. What's this? Apostate. Illegally practices magic without oversight from a sanctioned body. Oh. Okay, inept mage. So she's gone from just having superb magical abilities to actually practicing her magic. I wonder what caused that to happen. Maybe it's when she casts a spell? Interesting. Anyway, I would love an alliance with my mother. That's somebody who will not join a faction against us, although as our mother, she probably wouldn't anyway. That's okay. Oh, we got a bad thing from our census. What did we get? We'll wait for it to finish. There we go. Minus holding taxes, minus garrison size in Ekron. But Ekron is my vassal's title, so that's not as bad as it could be. Oh, I can vassalize this person. Okay, where are you? Oh, you're in there. Alright, well, we'll have you as well. That's fine. Cool. Inspired person can be sponsored. Let's not worry about that. Ooh, looks like our lay's mostly back together. And we got aspiring Blade Master, thanks to our Blade Master. Oh, whoa. Been called to war. In the Gwaren clash against the Urleth of Loggerswold. I'll accept. Let's have a little look at this war here. So, this is our side versus their side. What's the objective? Clash. Okay. Small scale land grabs. So, gonna get everything within this title. So this is what's been declared for. Okay. And are we attacking or defending? So it's the Gwaren clash, so attacking. Okay. So we're helping them attack this land. We can do that. I will rally. Probably just our men-at-arms, right? Yeah, in this case, I think just our men-at-arms would be fine. Let's go. That we'll put in our knight here, who's got an ability that can level up via combat, and let's go. What's this thing here? Fighting against armies that are larger than your own. Well, this one's larger than our own, so let's go. Now, although it's larger than our own, you'll see it's made up of 978 levies, so our 600 army is probably stronger. Maybe. Also, we will get defensive bonuses if we were to attack, right? We would, yeah. They have better army commanders, but that doesn't actually matter, I think. I'm a little worried that they're not moving, but I think that we're better. Because, although they're... Well, how good is their army commander? Oh, their army commander has 38 advantage. That's pretty big. Never back down. Yeah, so chivalry focus. So all of these will apply. Our guy's got 16, which isn't great. What else have we got? Nothing there. I guess we're gonna have we're gonna get defending in forests, right? So if I check here, forest will give us 3 advantage, so we're at 19. So that's okay. What else have we got here? We got defensive building. Give us another 2, so we're at 21 versus their 38. It's not great, but it might be okay. I think I'm still going to attack. Yeah, I don't know why these guys are standing here. What's your goal? Standing. Wonderful. I love that their goal is just standing here. What's the reason? I couldn't tell you why they're just standing there, but they are. Yep. I wonder when I attack if they're going to move. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Now they're moving to support the army. Yeah, or to lift the siege. I don't know why they decided that they were just going to sit there, though. Weird. Maybe they were waiting for us to merge with them. But anyway. So if we have a look at this, so it's 16 versus 38, but if we have an actual look, their advantage is 55 and ours is 27. It's not ideal. Unreformed pagan combat advantage. Ah. In counties of their faith. Ah, so this is their faith? Wait a second. Is it? Yes, it is. Ah. Well that would do it then. Yeah, so because this is their faith, they get the bonus there. Even though it's not their land. Then they get that, then they get that. They also get Forest Fighter, which takes away our forest bonus, basically, because they also get it. And what's this one? Oh, an extra 5 in forest. Wow, they get so many forest bonuses. We got Ferelden Pride, though, which I wasn't counting as something. Which is cool, so we get Defender advantage. So ours isn't quite as bad as it could have been, but... Yeah. Okay. Other things that are going in our favor, though, is that we have a lot of men-at-arms compared to them, which is good. These guys, however, are fighting in favorable terrain, so their men-at-arms are better than ours. We do have a lot of knights who have very high prowess. Their knights do not. Okay. So, they have a lot of advantages. I'm not feeling great. When do you arrive? You arrive here in 43 days. Unlikely that the battle will still be going, but let's find out. Yes. So, they lost a lot of troops, in theory, but like, they probably would have lost more than we lost, except that we ran out of troops. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we lost about the same amount. Yeah, which is fair, because we lost some in pursuit, so that's 228, or in the pursuit phase, and they lost 218. So yeah. And then these guys should attack in immediately. Oh, they are. Fantastic. So at least we got our allies to move, which is pretty good. Do I want to just go support them again? Yeah, sure. I'll go support them again. Always on my mind. I cannot stop thinking about Roseanne. The way she smiles, the way she talks. The fact that she does not seem to return my feelings weighs heavy on my heart. So I can increase my intrigue and stop having a crush on her. Or, oh whoa. I will say, oh whoa. What have we got here? Queen of the Road. My turn. What is more valuable, your time or your health? This is a standard bug that's going to happen here. So modifier will be removed if they lose this court position. It removes the modifier even if they continue to hold the court position. I don't know why, but yeah. I guess I am going to say that I would prefer to make time. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to go and sit on their army. Hopefully they move and then we get control of the siege. If they don't, that's fine. Oh, 100% war score. Oh, because it's all sieged. Oh, alright then. Well, the war's been won. Yeah. So we get a little bit of prestige for helping out and opinion with this guy, which is very nice. Okay, cool. Let's disband our army. And back to this. So I can vassalize you next. Ooh. It's a pretty big bit of land that we get to vassalize. Nice. Everyone's just agreeing to be my vassal. Very nice. Coming of age? Wait, we're 16 already? Wow. Time flies. With the help of Caedmon, I've completed my studies of diplomacy. Even if the highest aspects of the subject eluded me, I live up to everyone's expectations and learned more than most. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the man I have become. The friendship I shared with Kerbre meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have him by my side means a lot. I had some memorable times with Roseanne. She truly helped me understand both myself and love. Turn to Lemel, you're a man now. So we got Charismatic Negotiator, a level 3 education trait, which isn't bad. Yeah, he also increases our domain limit slightly, which we can see what we can do with that. We're no longer that person's ward. I also lost Curious. So we came out brave, diligent, and just. That's not bad. And, of course, an aspiring Blade Master. We can also marry immediately, which we're going to do. I'm not going to hold a grand wedding, I'm just going to marry. There we go. Oh, I need to kick out my region. If I swing the scales, I think I can kick them out more easily. Yeah. I'm just going to discharge them here. Let's see if that works. Waiting for them to leave. Wedding celebration. I will take the prestige here. Hey, my level of fame went up. I'm no longer sharing power. And now we are married to our wife. Very good. Now, I think the first thing that we're going to do is seduce our wife. And then we're probably going to romance our wife. I think that seems good. We got the diplomacy education. I would think going for true ruler actually sounds reasonably okay right now. The reason I think it would be reasonably okay is that a lot of people have already just agreed to be my vassal, and we could continue that across basically all of this land. I don't see a reason why we wouldn't, to be honest. So, let's go diplomacy. Let's go for the extra fertility as well, which means that we're going to have a higher chance of actually getting an heir of our dynasty, and that's good. I can demand payment from my grandmother. I am going to demand a payment from my grandmother. Right, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade all of these, which is going to cost me some prestige. Can I overspend? No, I cannot overspend on prestige. Okay, the reason I wanted to do that is that will allow me to complete my oath, which will give me a whole bunch of prestige back anyway. So that would be a good way of getting to the 750 prestige that we need. And it'll give us other bonuses. Right, here, we hold that one, that one. What's Krasmir? It's there. I don't think I'm allowed to hold a city holding, and I don't think I'm allowed to hold a temple holding. Although, maybe I am allowed to hold a temple holding. Let me just see here. I forget which one it is for temple holdings. I could always just try revoking it and seeing. Let's just revoke it and see. Here, can I revoke this title? Yeah, that's fine. Am I allowed to hold it? Let's find out. Yeah, doesn't seem to be any issue with me holding it. And you don't pay me any taxes anyway, so that's fine. Yeah. We will definitely just take this temple holding. What else can I build in it? Is there anything exciting? No, not really. I guess I could build more of these in it if I had the prestige, but anyway, don't need to. Right. A little speed 5 for a second. I'm the head of the culture because I'm the most powerful person in the culture, which is good. Yeah. So let's just chill for a second here. Anyone could buy a token of affection, big or small. If I want to impress Turna Alyssa, I should send her something truly special. Okay, so rare book, a handkerchief with my crest, or a rose reminding her of our first meeting. She is arrogant and ambitious. I think a handkerchief with our crest on would make sense because it's a good use of symbol from someone of my stature. I think that would work. Hey, she liked it. Fantastic. We didn't need to do that because we already were at 95%, but worth doing it anyway. I've inherited the city of Outer Denerim. Now you see here, it should tell me I'm not allowed to hold, or I'm not really able to hold this because it's the wrong holding type. But it doesn't say that for our chantry. So, there you go. For this, I'm just going to give it away to a noble of my culture. It will just generate somebody out of nowhere. Although it doesn't always generate people out of nowhere, as we have seen. It very occasionally, it just picks somebody who happens to meet the criteria, who's not busy right now. But, yes, in this case, generated out of nowhere. So what's my bonus here? Success chance. I have to choose one of these. Okay. So I can say, join me in the circle, appeal to her playful side. A walk in a garden away from all this. Thoughtful. Provide you with food. Greedy. Or malicious. How about greedy side? Did that work? Yes. Fantastic. I was thinking ambitious might lead into greedy. There we go. Somebody has paid us homage. Fantastic. So we get some renown, we get some money, we get some prestige. All sorts of good stuff. Will I confess my love to my knight and childhood crush? Sure. Sure I will. I need an heir. I'll do whatever it takes to get an heir. I need more prestige for that one. Could potentially do something. Oh, she became our lover. Fantastic. Yeah, we could do some kind of... Oh, my wife is pregnant. Fantastic. Would have been great to know that before we took our childhood crush as a lover, but anyway. Sure, she can be our lover. I was kind of thinking that next we might romance her as well. Let's see here. I'm going to go with my gut. Did it work? I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking that we could hold some kind of feast very quickly in our capital here just to raise our prestige a little bit. So let's do that. I'm going to try and hold the world's cheapest feast. So I'm going to take away that. I'm going to take away that. Guests. Let's first of all take out anybody who might actually have to travel here. Right, so everybody should be at 0 days. I love that there are people who have to travel 0 days and they're like, no, I just don't feel... Yeah, I've not got the energy today to turn up to this. Right, courtiers. Yeah, everyone's at 0 days. What about court guests? That's the next question. Everyone's at 0 days. That seems perfect. That seems like a reasonable number of people that we're inviting. And my goal is, let's say, recreation. That's fine. My goal is actually to gain a very small amount of prestige, but we don't need to worry about that. The feast begins almost immediately because everybody was already here. So we're getting along with Kaelin Had, my courtier. My level of devotion has gone up. We are now faithful. Cool. I get to choose one of these events for the feast. I'm going to choose the one that gives me prestige, which now means that I can upgrade this. Wonderful. Right. And now we can have celebrations end. So we gain more prestige, we gain some legitimacy, we lose some stress. Denerim gains a great banquet, so a bunch of bonuses. And there we go. That's it, basically. That's all we really wanted to do there. So now, when these finish, we should get a whole bunch of prestige and we can switch on Landsmeet, which will be very good. I can vassalize Lothering. Ooh, definitely. We'll vassalize Lothering. Lothering is notable because it is the first place that you go in Dragon Age Origins after the tutorial section of the game, I would say. I would say that's where the game starts to open up. So, yeah. You could argue earlier or later for that, I guess, but yeah. Notable because it was in Origins. Right. Let's carry on. Glimmering Gold. My sweet Lady Alyssa, my only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray tell me, how can I prove my love for you? You would like me to steal a necklace. Okay, so I can commission an identical necklace. Offer this person a favor. This is my grandmother's necklace. Steal it or compliment her taste. I'm going to compliment her taste because we're already at 95%. And I don't want to steal my grandmother's necklace. Competition. What do you mean I'm in competition with this person? For my wife's affection. I guess I'm going to duel him. Yes. Definitely. We will duel him. He stood no chance against me and I gained prestige as well. Wonderful. Do I want to be friends with Ban... Simon? Maybe? Yeah, I guess so. That seems reasonable. My daughter and heir. So do you want to call her Yissa? Or do you want to choose... You know, let's choose a good Almari maker name. Rona. Okay. That seems reasonable. Oh, yes, I did see this and I just didn't do anything with it. Silver Sentinel can be upgraded. There's no reason why it would be good not to upgrade this, so let's do this. Adolescents of your court gain additional prestige and prowess. Nice, and we get the trained commander's counselor task, occasionally increasing a knight's Hast-Looter experience. Which in theory, I guess, could also give them the Hast-Looter trait if they don't have it already. 2 neighbors can be vassalized, which we will 100% do. Let's go. We are expanding quite a lot by doing pretty much nothing. I'm attending a dance in Denerim to spend some time with my wife. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump, but when I arrive, I find her stuck in a conversation with my steward, Ban Radun. The friendless man drones on and on, totally oblivious to Alyssa's discomfort. So I can take her place and get chronic headaches for 10 years. That is some seriously bad small talk if you've got headaches for 10 years afterwards. You can become my rival, or I can just choose not to deal with it. I'm going to choose not to deal with it. Yeah. Yep, that's my way of doing it. Southreach will also be my vassal here. Cool. We've expanded even further. Still have yet to actually do anything to deserve the expansion, but there you go. We can do a little bit of vassal management here. Do I have enough for a 4th kingdom? I do. I do have enough for a 4th kingdom. Also, I hadn't noticed. Yeah, no game over currently because we have an heir. I need a new spy master. That's going to be my Arl of Lothering. There we go. Fear and Envy. Oh! Okay. And this is from the mod as well. Okay. Interesting. In Ferelden, few have the ability to stand against the strength of my realm. This serves as quite the source of pride for my court, and especially me. However, what serves as my source of pride for others serves as a source of envy and terror. Terror at what could be. A leading courtier of mine has brought word that my fellow rulers of Ferelden have been collaborating in secret, plotting to cut me down to size. It seems they fear my growing power and believe that I intend to crown myself king of all Ferelden. Now, all that remains is how I handle this information. So I can say, nah, I'm not. Or I can say, if they think me king, then I shall be king. So I gain a bunch of prestige, the Conqueror title, I get a crown, I get the Kingdom of Ferelden title, and I get Partition Law instead of Confederate Partition. Wow, that's incredible. And 500 renown? Well, don't mind if I do. The War of Defiance. We've known something like this would come sooner or later. Courier pigeons are flying with word. There will be war. It seems many of my subjects have lost faith in my vision of a unified Ferelden, if they ever believed in it to begin with. Now they've organised a mass revolt against my reign, aided by outside agitators. Is this the end of my ambition? No, I refuse to submit. They shall be shown the truth. Involved rulers in Ferelden will oppose your claim to the throne of Ferelden, declaring the campaign against the pretender, Telemon. You will be pulled into a war against every involved ruler of Ferelden that is not your loyal vassal. Should you succeed, the rulers of Ferelden will be forced to accept your claim to the throne of Ferelden. Should you be defeated in this war, you will be deposed, and your realm will be stripped of all lands not rightfully part of it, leaving only the de jure lands of your capital Arling. Should you die before fully unifying Ferelden, the void caused by your death will trigger the War of Crowns? Okay. Era after Caedmon's demise, lasting until Galahad Theron united Ferelden. Gameplay-wise, grants a claim to titles to claim rulers in random time intervals and makes AI more aggressive. Oh. Okay. Ah. That's actually not that bad. When you look at this, you go, oh, that's okay. I don't know if it's counting all their numbers. I'm assuming it isn't. Let's have a look here. Could be worse, actually. Actually, you know what? Could be a lot worse. We have doubled their troops. This, I was expecting it to be horrible, but this is very reasonable, actually, and I can call him my ally as well. Okay. Also, what is the Kingdom of Ferelden? Is it this? Is the Kingdom of Ferelden not a kingdom title at all, or is it... No, it is a kingdom title, it just doesn't exist. But because I have Partition, that's fine. Yeah, I shouldn't mess with the titles because it just told us what it's going to do here. I should wait until the war is over, then start messing with titles. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well, I think this is a good point to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. It seems like next time, we're kind of in a position of, well, either we win this war, at which point we're a conqueror and we've just defeated all of our neighbors, or we lose this war and we're back to square one. Yeah. Interesting. I kind of like this. It's a way to spur a little bit of conflict between the realms instead of just slowly building up. Okay. It almost makes me feel like it's a little bit of a scenario map currently. You know, if you ever played Civ, right? I mostly played the version of the game that's just a long amount till you just start at the start and you build up all the way to the end. But there were scenario maps, so shorter. Here's a scenario. Play through the gameplay mechanics and then it's done. That's what this currently feels a little bit like to me. It's a, okay, little scenario, play it through, work out how you're going to deal with it, on to the next thing. That's how this is currently playing out, but I don't hate it. It's pretty good. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.